legitimately, in my notes, it just says, try to get him to freestyle.
Let's be best friends.
Hello, I'm Cole Sauer, and welcome to Let's Be Best Friends, a podcast where I talk to people that I barely know and try and convince them to be my new best friends, because in times like these, who needs enemies? My guest today is a Jamaican-Canadian musical artist and an old dear friend of mine. Today we have Lexxicon on the show.
Hello.
Hey, it works. How is it going, man?
It's going all right. I'm alive.
You're alive. We're making it through it together, man. Oh,
We're trying at least.
We're trying. How you been? First off, how's COVID treating you? I know entertainment is not one of those businesses that's thriving in COVID.
Yeah, you could say that again. Yeah, I mean, everything's just dying. All the, live performance spaces are all going out of business. Everything's virtual now. I mean, I don't even know what to tell you. It's not looking good, but hopefully it gets better.
Do they do like Zoom concerts? Because I know they've been doing like Zoom comedy shows. So do you get hired for like a Zoom concert?
It's more like a virtual performance, what they call it now.
Okay.
So like you can either do it, sometimes it's on IG Live, or it's on Zoom, or it's on YouTube, or it's obviously not the same because there's no one there.
Yeah. Do they like pump in crowd noise for you? Like, is it like a WWE show?
There's no pumping crowd noise. You have to imagine the crowd.
Put it in your head.
Yeah.
So have you been doing those, or?
I have done a few of those. Yeah. Yeah, I did it.
Also, I just want to talk real quick. I love the Zoom background. I saw you filtering through a few of them while we were starting up.
Yeah, I was trying to find something more professional,
Yeah, what kind of loser would record a podcast from their bedroom?
See, I mean, my books match your books now.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to get into what we're doing today. So if this is your first time watching the show here live with us, we like to, here on Let's Be Best Friends, we like to get the conversation flowing as easy and natural as possible. And so I always ask the guests what's something that they'd like to do, what's something that they want to have fun doing. And so today we're watching an episode of Kim Possible. Tell me a little bit about why our girl KP was the decision.
Because she was like, the original spy on Disney Channel, okay? She is the OG, okay? Kim has been badass from time, okay? So, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. Is there really an explanation? Why not, is what you should be asking.
That's true. Why haven't we done this sooner? That's the real question.
Yes, it is.
For anyone wondering at home, I'm not going to link the episode because technically that's illegal. No narcs. Bing!
What do you mean? We're watching it on Disney Plus.
Exactly. Okay. So I figure we do this old school MSN style. We just get it both to 000 and then hit play.
Already at 00.
God bless you. All right. You want to count us in?
3, 2, 1, play.
Nice. And the old Disney Channel logo as well. Beautiful.
Overall, I found the results of yesterday's pop quiz to be, well, less disappointing than usual. Kimberly?
A-. Nice work, KP.
Yeah,
A-.
I crammed on that riverboat ride down the Congo.
Cramming? I don't remember any cramming.
That's because
I love-
crammed. You spent 9 hours playing bingo on the communicator.
I love that she's got the book still dripping wet.
Another F.
Yeah.
Another F.
Another F for Ron.
Poor Ron, dude.
Wow, this teacher is really evil. Oh, it's a dream, okay.
Dream. A horrible dream. Hey, KP, you're never going to believe the nightmare I had. Miss Wiss was passing back tests and I got
Another F.
Boom. Feels bad, man. At least she didn't turn to a demon. Okay, here we go.
I'm your basic average girl, and I'm here to save the world. You can't stop me cause I'm Kim Possible. There is nothing I can't do, then the things to touch it already on my way. Doesn't matter when all there's trouble, if you just call my name, impossible. Call me, beat me if you wanna reach me. If you wanna reach me, it's okay. Whether you need me, beat me. Call me, beat me if you wanna reach me. Call me, beat me if you wanna reach me. Doesn't matter when, doesn't matter when. I will be there for you till the very end. Danger or trouble, I'm there on the double. You know that you always can call Kim Possible. Do, do, do. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
So when we were talking about it, when we were setting this up, I asked what it was about Kim Possible that made you want to watch it, and you immediately said you wanted to karaoke the theme song.
Absolutely, I love the theme song. The best part of the show.
I hope I lived up to your very lofty expectations. Obviously, there are two professional singers in this call right now.
I mean, yeah, obviously you did it. It was like A-.
I'll take that. Hey, I will take it A-. So while we're watching the show, I like to get a few things out of the way. Larry King used to always say that in every interview you have to answer 5 questions: who, what, where, when, and why. Because I'm a bad interviewer, I like getting them out of the way as soon as possible. So,
Okay.
tell us a little bit about yourself. We'll start with the who.
Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I'm a human on Earth existing.
Good.
Who does music because it's the only thing that helps me, process life and the terrible things that goes on in it. So, I'm a creative because, I like to create and started in musical theater. Obviously, you were there. And then ended up kind of finding music and continue going broke doing it. That's
Hell yeah, brother. The independent artist spirit, man.
Yeah.
So we did. You mentioned it. We met in music theater way back. It feels like hundreds and hundreds of years ago now. Especially with COVID, it feels like, I don't know about you, it feels like it's been like 50 years since high school.
It probably has been.
We are old. We have beards now. It's insane.
Yeah, I know. We definitely don't look the same.
So what made you because you started in acting, right? Doing theater and stuff. Do you still act, or is it just strictly music now, or what are you kind of doing now?
It's just strictly music now.
Mm-hmm.
I did like do some background at some point, but it's really just music now. I'll maybe get back into acting later on, but I'm pretty super focused on just music now.
Mm-hmm. So what made you make the switch then? Like what was it about music that kind of gripped you and was like, I don't need to act, I got music?
Oh, because I always loved acting, but I was never the type, some people were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to school for this. I'm gonna go bet my whole career and do all these things on it. And I'm just like, I don't know. This is fun. I love it, but I don't know if this could be my whole thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to risk doing music or for doing acting as a career. Music, much safer bet.
Yeah, I know. It's just that same passion that they had.
Yeah.
Now I understand those people that did that. That's because it was their thing.
Yeah.
I was good at it, but I guess it wasn't my main thing that I would love. So when I found music, I was like, hey, no, this is my thing. I have to do everything possible to make sure this happens because I'm obsessed and I can't do anything else. So
what do you think it is about music that really got you with it? Because like you say, it's for you, music just became this passion that you were like, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to spend my time doing. What was it about music that really gripped you? I don't know. I think it's because I realized I was a songwriter, even though I didn't know that before. Okay. Even though I swear we made up so many songs in our drama class all the time. I never looked at that as songwriting or anything serious. You're always just having fun. And after going to a workshop and kind of seeing that's actually just part of songwriting. Mm-hmm. And that's a thing that people do. And the songs that we hear, they don't just show up. People write them. Yeah, someone's got to be in the chair. That. And there's recording behind that. And then there's harmonies in there. And there's these layers and there's software and then there's I was there's so many things. I thought there's it was just music. I was already love music to listen to, but I didn't know any of the things behind it. And when I did, I was yeah. You were I like the whole process of creating it and then having to figure out how to present it, display it, the videos, everything. So you're the full production kind of man. You from tit to tat doing the whole thing, because I know there's some people who just they like the songwriting and they do the performing and stuff kind of on the side, or they like the performing and they do the songwriting on the side. You're about the whole thing.
No, yeah. So I like doing the whole thing. Like
Mhm.
I don't do it all alone, but like I do love the whole process from the idea to the writing to then the actual recording to the layering to the mixing to then the mastering and then like the video and then the video concept and then finding locations and figuring out the outfits and then the scenes and then having the video out and then figure out how you're gonna promote it and like find press and do digital marketing.
Yeah.
And how you're gonna roll out the next single and then the whole album and then the concept behind it, what kind of sounds you want to go to, your target market,
Jesus.
all of it.
You literally do the whole thing then. So do you have a team or is it just Lexxicon fucking front to back, man?
No, I have a team in different areas.
Okay.
I would say it's like so I have my person that I go to for engineering. I have my people that I go to for production.
Mm-hmm.
I have my person that I go to for videos.
Okay.
I just kind of have the key people that I go to for stuff that I want to do that I've worked with before, that like I have good relations with, that I like how they do their stuff. Yeah, so I have a PR person here in Canada, trying to find one in other parts of the country.
Yeah.
Not the country, I mean the world.
The world, yeah.
The world. And then just kind of found a digital marketer, so that's good too. So just kind of slowly building
Yeah.
a team,
Getting the
but like
connections.
I have to control all of it and I have to kind of push everything along the assembly line through everything and see
Yeah.
the whole thing.
So how long how long have you been actually doing it? I guess it goes to the when. Like, so when did it start? When did it go, I guess, from I like making music, I like doing music to like I'm gonna get a team, I'm gonna make the videos, I'm gonna, put my hand in all these pots so I can succeed.
Yeah, that was after the workshop, after the songwriting workshop. I think that was in like 2016.
Okay.
Or something like that. And then like after that, I just started reading.
Mhm.
I started reading songwriting books. I started reading music industry stuff. Like I would just like spend my days finding beats on YouTube to practice on.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I think I'm actually gonna, at first I'm like, I just want to be a songwriter. I just want to write for people.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, no one knows who you are.
No.
Okay, well, I guess I might need to be an artist. I mean, I always been good at performing anyway.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Then I put my first project together in like 2017 and then just kind of been building from there.
Mm.
Even though there's like a few projects before that never got released that no one's ever going to hear.
Ooh.
Or like my first attempts, but then the actual one that came out was the one in 2017. I was like, okay, I think I'm like confident enough to put this out.
Right.
And then just been growing since then.
It'll just be like Prince. One day, like, you'll die and then they'll find a vault of like 12 unreleased full albums.
And they will not be released.
You're gonna have kids and you're just gonna be like, listen, you are signing a contract. If I croak, no one's opening that goddamn vault.
Unless I said it was coming out, then it's not coming out.
So where do you remember where your first gig was?
I think it was at Rise. It's probably at Rise, which is like this community arts program in Scarborough.
Okay.
In Malvern, Scarborough, Malvern. Did my first, like, it was like an open mic.
Okay.
So like I did that there. Because I used to go just attend to see other creatives, but then I was like, oh, I'm actually gonna do it now. So yeah.
So you did an open mic. It's funny to me the more that I talk to musicians on the show, because I come from comedy and like stand-up scene, and it's funny the parallels between it. Like so many people just get their start, they do an open mic, and then they just get the bug, and then they're just like, oh, this is sick. Like I want to do this forever.
Well, yeah, you gotta do it in front of people, right?
Yeah, that's like the make or break.
You know
right?
if it's really gonna work or not.
So what is it? So for the why, I try and boil it down a little bit. Why? And we've touched on it a little bit. What is it about music specifically that keeps you kind of going with it? Because it's you probably know as better as anybody. It is really unforgiving a lot of the time. Performing for 2 people on a Friday night, or going 2 towns away for an unpaid job, like. It's unforgiving. So, like, what about music is it that just keeps that fire?
I don't know. I feel like this is what I was meant to do.
Okay.
Like all the other musicians.
This is my dream. I was
like literally.
born.
I really feel like all the things led up to me like being ready for this like thing. Like all the training from like theater kind of helped with like my performance, and like the vocal coach stuff kind of helps when I'm doing like my layering.
Mhm.
Like I feel like all these different things that I didn't think about at the time and I was just doing kind of like all fit into like being a great artist.
Yeah.
And, like, I really feel like it all just comes together, and this is what I was meant to do. And I can't see myself doing anything else, and I would be miserable doing anything else. And I have to do everything to make this possible, or I'm just gonna die miserable.
Perfect. Hey, I think if you ask a 9 out of 10 artist, they'll say the exact same thing. And I think that's like the thing that connects us all, right?
I'm like, I don't know what else to tell you, but like that's what it is.
It's just, hey, I think it's so cool that you took this thing that was, again, just like an interest, a passion, and was really like, you know what? Like, I'm sick at this. I could just be a songwriter, I could stay in the background, but I want to do the whole thing. And again, it takes so much commitment to do the whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
I can't even imagine what your schedule is like.
You don't want to imagine.
Like, I call myself busy. I don't do jack shit compared to you. Like,
it's not even fun anymore. It's just like
it's just work. That's what it is, though, right?
Exactly. It is work.
It's a job, but it's a job that you love, hopefully.
Yeah. It's so much work. Especially because like you're independent. Like, I'm not trying to stay independent forever. I know some of these artists are like, oh, I want to be whatever, and I want my masters, and I want my whatever, and I'm like, that's cool. I am not trying to do this.
Could not be me. Sign me immediately.
I'm like,
I want someone to bring me coffee.
I need like a whole experience team. Like, I've struggled enough.
Yeah.
I do not want to continue.
I put in my hours.
Yeah, like, I'm good. Just
I find it's funny because I feel like a lot of people feel that kind of independent spirit, and they're like that. I want to be my own boss. I want to be independent forever. And then you get into it, and you start realizing like, oh, it's exhausting. Like, I do this every day.
You literally have to do like, I have to go through all the emails. I have to sign the performance stuff. I have to find the producers. I have to create the sound. I have to figure out where I want to go. I have to find the studio. I have to put it together. I have to find the videographer. I have to find the places. I have to find the outfits. I have to put it all together. I have to then figure out how to distribute it, find someone to go and market it, look at everything, go between the emails, sign the contracts, pay these people, pay this person. Like,
you need an assistant, man. Holy shit.
All aspects of all of it. Like, also still keeping an eye out for opportunities. Also trying to look at how to build, what's missing, how do you grow from here? Like you have to like strategize the whole thing. And I'm just like, I just want to sleep. Like, I just want to sleep.
That's crazy. I just want to sleep. That's such a mood. Like, I just want to go to bed, man. I want to wake up in like 2 weeks and then try again.
Well, it's because I work too. Like, I don't just do other stuff. Like, I also have a job too. So like, and I also like have a nonprofit as well.
You got a nonprofit?
That as well. Like, it's for other Caribbean Afrobeats, dancehall style artists.
Okay.
We just incorporated. So we got a grant to kind of do funding to create more opportunities for artists. We just did like a 8-week workshop, and now we're gonna do some virtual performances for them. So it's like working like 3 jobs pretty much. Yeah.
God, again, you're like you're the busiest man in town right now. That's insane.
But I'm telling you, it's not. It just sounds good. I'm like telling you, this is not great.
Oh no, it's not fun. But on paper, it seems. I am very impressed. As someone who gets exhausted waking up at 2 p.m. and turning on stream and playing video games, it's exhausting for me. I bitch about sitting in this chair for 6 hours and then editing this podcast. And then you're here like, oh yeah, like I basically have 3 full-time jobs. I'm helping other people. Like, you're making me look bad on my own show, dude.
You wake up at 2? I cannot.
I try not to. But hey, the trade-off is I don't sleep until 4.
Wow. I cannot even, wow.
So wait, okay, when do you go to bed then? When do you go to bed when you wake up? What's the schedule of Lexxicon?
I usually get up at 8. Well, is this now or this is before COVID?
Let's give me the pre-COVID and then give me the now.
So pre-COVID, I was up at 6. I would leave at 7, work out from kind of like 7:30. I wake up at 6 so I could leave at 6 so I could get to the gym at 7, work out from 7 to 9.
Okay.
Go to work from 9 to 5. Then I have performances or something from around like 6 or something to 8 or 9.
Okay.
And then get home maybe 11:30, 12. Answer a couple emails and stuff, go to bed at like 1, and then do the whole thing again.
So you're getting 5 hours sleep a night.
I get
If
at
that.
least 6. Okay, yeah, and 6 is like my minimum. I get like 6, 7, sometimes 8.
God. I would be such a bitch if I had your schedule. Good God. Okay, so what's your COVID schedule? So you're not working out. You're not, I assume you're not going into work, right?
No, I'm not. Exactly. So like now I just get up at 8. Eat,
Slacker.
work from like 9 to 5, and then work again till like 11, and then try and have creativity time from
Yeah.
like, because you know you get creative randomly at night from
Yeah.
like anywhere between 11 to like 1 or something, and then I go to sleep and I get up at 8.
Oh my God. I'm serious. I go to bed at like 4 a.m. I sleep until like noon, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh man, I got so much work. I gotta tweet something.
Wow.
I gotta like send 2
like,
emails.
30 work emails, like 26 artist emails, then there's another 20 nonprofit emails, and then I have to do the social media for all of those accounts as well. I cannot even listen to what you're saying.
And then I like sit here. I'm late to stream all the time. I sit here for like 5 or 6 hours. I bitch about it.
You're living
Go play
you're
some
the one
video
living the
games for an
life.
hour. I'm not proud of it. Let me put on the record. I'm not proud of it.
I'm just saying you're the one doing it right, because I mean I wouldn't be too mad at that. Like I'm like some days I'm like, do I really need to do all these things? And I'm just like, I don't know.
Hey man.
And then I'm gonna find something else to do, because like that's just what I do. Like it's so annoying. Like I'm also like working on other things that aren't coming out yet until like next year. Like,
See, there's your problem. You're too good a guy. You're doing charity, right? Mistake. Okay. Helping people, mistake. Okay. Second, quit everything, start streaming. Easy.
I mean, you're making streaming sound so easy.
Honestly, it's funny because like as a bit, I say it's really easy.
But I know
It's not
working.
as hard as what you're doing. I would never claim that. But sitting here for 6 hours trying to be funny to like, an average of 10 people is exhausting. And it's so hard to explain. And again, that's why I like talking to other entertainers, because it's like, they understand that it's draining. Even again,
Oh, it is.
when you're doing live shows for like 2 people, people will go like, oh, whatever.
You're
but,
still, because like exactly, but you're still like having to like every time you do it, like you're losing energy. Like
yeah, you got to be
part of
on.
you is being like drained out. Like you like it's work. Like I don't think. What do they think happens? I don't know.
I think legitimately, like what I've just explained as a joke is, I think legitimately what people assume the life of, especially in COVID, the life of an entertainer to be. Like, I've got to do a Zoom show at like 5 that I'm going to be late to. Like, I got to send 1 email and I got to tweet something.
Well, if only it was that easy,
Right?
Then we would all be successful.
Then we wouldn't need day jobs.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and then I could leave.
Then you'd be actually living in that and it wouldn't just be a Zoom background.
Yeah. And it would be great, because like if I could do all that creative stuff full time, like I could totally do that like all day,
Yeah.
every day. I have the energy. I could literally do that. Like it's everything else that I'm like, why?
Yeah, that's what it is, right? I think that's what it is that people don't see is the behind the curtain stuff, right? It is the sending the emails. It's the coordinating people. It's the, getting X, Y, and Z done just so you can do the one thing you want to do. Like, you have to do 30 different things, and then you get to go on stage. Or then you get to, record something. Then you get to do whatever, right? That's what people don't see.
Coordinate. If you have a band, you have to coordinate with everyone. You have to do rehearsals.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get them around time, find out where everybody is, making sure they have their water, making sure they're ready to go. If you have dancers, you have to learn choreography. You have to get that all ready for the show, all for that little 10 minutes that you all see.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it, right? It's like what they say about like Christmas. You spend 2 months like getting all the gifts and coordinating your family, or any holiday, like you're coordinating your family and shit. And then there's 2 hours, everyone hangs out and you all move on your day.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's insane. It's crazy.
It is. And there's still things that like I don't even have the time to do that I should technically be doing. Like I should be doing vocal warm-ups every day. I should be like working on all these other different more things to make yourself better. But I'm like, how am I gonna do that and run the business and run a nonprofit and do all this work? Like,
I was gonna ask, how often are you doing your VDVDVs and all that? Because I have not done a single one since high school.
It depends. Like, if I know I'm gonna perform, I'll make sure I do it like a whole week leading up to it.
Okay.
But if I'm not doing anything, I'm not doing anything.
I'm going like. I got other shit to do. I don't think anyone can blame you. Listening to that schedule.
Unless I know I'm going to the studio, then I'll maybe like do it 2 days before. But if I'm not doing like what? I have other things. Yes, there's so many other things I have to do. Like I don't have time to sit and VDVD every day.
How much do you do for a vocal warm up? Like what's your vocal warm up routine?
So I literally do all the ones that we did in theater. Like
yeah.
I actually do it. The whole 1 2 1 1 2 3 2 1 and the
I forgot about that one.
I do all of them where it's like mama daddy mama daddy mama daddy mama daddy mama daddy mama daddy ma like all of them.
Shit,
like,
I'm getting numb flashbacks.
All of them.
Oh my god! And do you do it with the piano too? I don't know. Do you play instruments?
No, I don't.
Your chords are your instruments, man.
Yeah, no, I don't. So I just do it because I can hear when it's off or it's not the right key, and I just do it.
Yeah. I want to see if you're willing to play a game with me. I don't know if you remember this. Okay, I don't know if you remember this, but back in the day when we were in theater, there was a time where I don't remember what the context to it was, but I remember coming over to you, sitting in a chair backwards, and saying, "Let's rap," and then and then you just started freestyling, and like little shy white boy Cole was just like, I don't know what to do. Like, and it's one of the moments in high school for whatever reason is just burned into my brain. This
really
that you absolutely schooled me in freestyling. So I'm wondering if I send you a beat, can I get a few bars live on the show from Lexxicon?
I mean, I don't know if you could get bars. You could probably get some melodies for sure.
I'm doing it.
Those are way easier to come to me.
DMCA free beat.
See, even then, when I didn't even know what that was, apparently I was doing all those things. Like, see, I didn't even take any of that in. Like, I just did stuff because it was fun. Like,
that's why I was sitting here. I remember when I was thinking of what we were gonna do on the show, how I wanted to do it and stuff. I was like, I wonder if he'll remember. I wonder if he'll remember this time. There's no way that he will. I don't know why it sticks in my head so much.
Yeah, I don't remember anything from that. All I remember is that everyone kept crying after every show, and I'm like, everybody calm down.
Yeah. That was the class, especially with your last show. Did you not cry on your last show?
No. I'm
really?
Like, okay, well, we're done. It's wrap.
You're hard as fuck,
for all year for, like, it's okay. Now we can go home.
You're hard as fuck. I cried a little bit on my last show. I'm a bit of a softie.
No, I was like, why does everyone keep crying? Like, every time they leave, they're like, oh, these people are graduating. I'm like, okay, well, go graduate.
Icy.
They're always, oh my gosh. And then they're going to come back anyway. Like, I'm like, what was the point of all this crying? And you're just going to go show up like you were here and you don't want to leave. Like, I don't get it.
So I took the first song I could find for some copyright free beats.
LOL. What is this? What is this?
I literally searched free music. Okay. Hey, can you give me a Lexxicon original then?
I'm like, are you hearing this? I like listen to it. I'm like, what?
Listen to it for literally a second and then sent that shit to you. It's a bit of a bop.
Can they even hear the music?
It's a bit of a bop.
Do they even get to hear the music?
I can hear it through your speakers.
Oh, okay. You can? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I need like a topic or something.
Give me what's okay? Give me your best bars on give me your best bars on what we're doing right now. We're sitting here. This is our high school reunion. That's what this is. This is a theater reunion between your old best friend and now your new best friend.
Okay. Let's see what comes to mind. We got Cole. We got Cole. We got Cole on the phone, on the phone, on the phone. We got Cole. We got Cole on the phone. Cole, it's 2020 and we're going home. We gonna do it cause we all staying home. We ain't never gonna play no. Got Cole. Yeah, he up and he here on Zoom. And he never gonna say, oh, ooh. We got Cole on the phone on Zoom and the phone at home. What he doing? When you ever gonna say goodbye? Are we ever gonna say goodnight? Are we ever gonna say goodbye? Are we ever gonna say goodbye? Are we ever gonna say goodnight? Are we ever gonna say goodbye? It's our time together. It's our time forever. It's 2020. It's our time together. It's our time forever. Here we go. Are we ever gonna say goodnight? Are we ever gonna say goodbye? Are we ever? Are we ever gonna say goodnight? Are we ever gonna say goodbye? Are we ever? Are we ever? No, never, no. No, never, no, never, no. No, never, no, never, no. Never say goodbye. Never say goodbye, no. No, never, no, never, no. No, never, no, never, no. No, never, no, never, no. Never say goodbye. No, we never say goodbye, no.
Oh my God.
Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna say goodbye. Never. There you go.
Freebird! Woo!
Hello,
Oh, what a vibe. Holy shit. I can't believe, I'll tell you legitimately, in my notes, it just says, try to get him to freestyle. Holy shit. That was better than anything I could have ever imagined.
hello.
That was absolutely
Well, I had
phenomenal.
no idea what was gonna happen or what you're gonna choose. So this
That
is very
was phenomenal. I loved that. Okay. Unfortunately, we're getting to near the end of our time together. We're going to get to one of my favorite segments. It's called the lightning round. What we're going to do, I'm going to pull up a pre-prepared list of this or that questions. Easy stuff, cats, dogs, summer, winter, things like that. I'm going to put 1 minute on a timer, and we're going to see how many things that we agree on in that time.
that we agree on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no pressure.
Is the goal to agree or is the goal just to get through questions?
The goal is to get through as many questions as you can. That's the only goal.
Cool.
I want to know what your preferences are, and I just want to see how much we line up.
Okay,
All right?
let's do it.
So I got it ready. I got my timer ready to go. If you're ready, then I'm ready.
I'm ready.
In 3, 2, 1. Cookies or cake?
Cookies.
Cats or dogs?
Cats.
Computer games or console games?
Computer games.
Pop music or rock music?
Pop music.
Stuffed animals or dolls?
Stuffed animals.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Hot chocolate or coffee?
Coffee.
Morning or night?
Night.
Text message or call?
Text message.
Libraries or museums?
Museums.
French or Spanish?
Spanish.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Love or money?
Love.
Books or movies?
Movies.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Rain or snow?
Rain.
Comedy or horror?
Horror.
Hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hamburgers.
Boats or planes?
Planes.
Painting or drawing?
Painting.
Singing or dancing? Ooh.
Singing.
Oh, perfect. Holy shit. That is the most amount of questions we've ever gone through on the show.
That's it? There's no more?
Well, we got through our minute. So I'm
okay.
going to take the time right now. I'm going to tabulate the score. While I do that, I want you to tell the good people out there where they can find you on the internet, what you're up to, what you want to promote. This is your time.
So again, they can find me on all platforms. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all Lexxicon. Yeah, they can stream the EP that's out now, Tropical R&B. Lots of new fun stuff coming next year. Yeah, they can feel free to follow. I'm into their playlist. Whatever is it that young folks do these days.
Whatever the youth does.
Whatever the youths are up to. Feel free to add me. If you want to stream me while you're playing your video games, you could do that too. Request on your whatever it is they're on now, Twitch or whatever it is. You can,
Whatever the kids are up to these days.
So yeah, y'all can find me on all the places. The Apple Musics and the Spotify's and the Deezer and the YouTube and
what the fuck is Deezer?
Yeah, it's more popular in Latin American countries, but
okay.
There's a whole bunch of streaming platforms, or even Tidal. So
is Tidal still around? I thought Tidal was done.
Tidal is still around.
Okay. So
I'm on all of them, so they can just pick wherever they would like to go. That's it. Or they can go to my website, which is official. Is it? No, it's lexiconofficial.com. That's what it is.
Lexiconofficial.com?
Yeah, that's the website.
The brand is so strong. I want to thank you so much for being a part of this. I've had a blast, honestly. This has been so much fun. I want to let you know that in the end, in the most questions ever heard on this program, 27 episodes deep, and we beat 20. We've never gone over 20.
Wow.
The score, comparing your answers to my answers, is a clean 14 out of 22.
Wow, really?
Right?
Wow.
And I think what that means for us is, at the end of the day, I think we've become best friends again. I think we.
How many questions are there? Oh, right, 22.
Yeah, I think in total there's like 100 or something. We've never gotten past 20, so that's.
How many questions did we do?
We got 22.
Okay.
Astronomical amount of stuff.
Wow, and we have 14 in common. Okay, that's more than half.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. That's passing you through high school. Easy, easy. You're getting into at least Durham College. At least. I want to thank you so much for being on the show. I want everyone in chat right now, if you can hit ! guest. You can find his socials there. Links to all the different things are going to be in the description if you're watching this later at YouTube or Spotify or however you get your podcasts. I want to thank all my best friends out there for listening at home. I want to thank Isabel Wing for the intro to our podcast. Let's Be Best Friends. Seth Bellman for the outro. That's all the time we have for this week. So remember that your mom was your best friend at one time, so give her a call, and we'll see you guys next week.
Au revoir.